Good morning.
Hi, Janet.
Hey. Morning, Ricky. Morning, Lila. I'm waiting for a few more seconds for everyone. I'm sorry, I have to hold my phone for a few seconds and the sound will not be perfect, but quickly I'm going to go over the attendance. How is everyone?
Hi.
Good. Good to see you. I'm keeping it very quick this time. Hadar, are you here with me? Hadar Ishai? Okay.
Yes, I'm in.
Wonderful. Noi Varga, I see you, Noi. Itai,
Yeah,
I see you, Itai.
you should be.
Right. Hi, Itai. Nice cat.
Right.
Okay, Ricky is here. Daniel Ginat is here. I saw him a second ago. Hi, Dani. Noam Galili, are you here? Noam?
Here.
Wonderful.
Good morning.
Orel? I'm looking. Orel. Nathan is here. Good morning, Nathan.
Janet,
Orel, are you here?
היא עכשיו מתחברת.
Okay, wonderful. Just let me know when you're in, Orel. Okay, I will call out her name again. Okay, Avinoy is here. I saw her. Danielle is here. I saw her. Beta Avon, Danielle. Diana?
Thank you.
Diana, are you here? I cannot see. I'm going to look for Diana. Okay. Yazan?
Yes, I'm here.
Good morning, Yazan. Nathan, I saw your text that you're here. Eilon, are you here? Eilon?
Yes, I'm here.
Good morning, Eilon.
Good morning.
Barak Levi? Good morning, Barak. Oria?
Yes, Amir.
Good morning. Lior, I saw you connecting. Are you here?
I'm here.
Good morning. Maya?
I'm here.
Okay. Oriel? Diana, I see you now. Good. I am looking for Orel ve Oriel.
I didn't hear my name as well. Hi, Mattia.
Oh, I still haven't read your name.
Okay.
Oriel. Orel is here. Oriel, are you here? Okay, we will wait for a few more seconds. Ala? Aladdin? Oriel, you're also here. Good to know. Aladdin, are you here? Okay, Hayim Mattia is here. Tal Per, I saw her. Tal, good morning, Tal. Shir Pacha.
Here. Good morning.
Good morning. Sharon, I saw you. Good morning. Shir Rosolio, I'm sure I saw the name here.
Yes.
Shir, are you here with? Okay,
Yes.
good. Maya is here. Good morning, Maya. Peleg Shoval. Peleg.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, Peleg. Don Scheiper is here. Was here. I cannot see him now, but I saw him a minute ago. Lilach, I heard you. You're here, right?
Good morning.
Good morning. Okay, Gal Turgeman, I saw her. Gal Pastel?
I'm here.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Okay, so today I'm going to do it a bit differently. I want to manage the time. I'm receiving private emails from you, and I'm trying to change stuff according to your needs. Okay, so today, first, Don Shaper, it's good to know that you're here. Just a second, I'm checking my chat. Okay, everyone said Anikam, wonderful. So today what we are going to do is a bit different. First of all, I'm going to explain you one by one what we are going to do for the lesson. And at the end of the lesson, I hope we will have enough time. I want you to fill out a feedback, something very simple. You don't need to write your names, okay? It's anonymous. You will also see that there is no place to write your names. You're not given any grade or anything, and I'm not judging anything. I'm giving you the feedback form just to do things differently according to your needs throughout the lesson. Okay, if you're not happy with something, feel comfortable to write it on this feedback survey. Okay, so I'm just sharing my screen with you on Moodle. I will show you my Moodle. Do you see my Moodle now?
Yes.
From now on, every lesson, I will have it listed here shortly what we are going to do. So don't be confused if you see here a list of things. It's like the homework I wrote here. It's just some kind of information. If you don't see that you need to do anything, just a list of words, you can just ignore it. We will try to stick to it every lesson, but it's fluid, it's a lesson. We will flow accordingly as well. So what we are going to do is like we are going to revise the material from the previous lesson, hopefully. And also, this is also going to be through homework correction. And we will speak a bit about main idea and supporting details because we started and we didn't finish. And at the end of the lesson, you are going to fill in the feedback form. So let's just start with the previous lesson material. I want to ask you, do you have any questions regarding parts of speech, references, or main ideas so far? I mean, we haven't covered them all. We just spoke a bit about each of them. So far, if you have any questions or about the homework, if there is something that you didn't understand. Anything, nothing? I can hear you on and off. Say again. From the text, questions 2, 5, and 7, right? Okay. I'm going to speak about all of it on Sunday. Okay. Because, first of all, I will try now as well, if we have time, but other than that, any other questions, anything else? Okay. First of all, I want to clarify something about the homework. I know that you are in contact with other students in other groups and other classes. We are giving more or less the same amount of homework. If let's say I'm giving you the whole text till Sunday and 3 more assignments, in the other class maybe the text is half, but then it means that they have other assignments to do other than the texts. So don't worry or don't think that I'm giving you more or less material or more or less attention from other classes. Okay, this is very important for me. If you don't feel comfortable about anything, just write me privately if you like. Feel comfortable. And one more thing, some people from the class, they wanted material to study on their own. They said that they want to improve their reading, they want to improve their pronunciation, etc. And privately, I sent them links to study. If there is something like that, if you feel that you need more exercise on any issue, just email me. I'm going to send you useful links for you to work on. Okay? Yes? Thumbs up, something. Are you with me? Okay. Lior, are you here? Eilon, are you here? Thank Thank you. Okay, good to know. So I'm going back to my screen. What we are going to do is like this. I will also turn on my fixed read so that I will just very shortly show you the text, and I want to teach you stuff over the text. Okay. Let me see. Fixed read. Pelek, can you get into your fixed read? Is it fixed?
Yeah, still there. Thank you.
Wonderful. Okay. I'm just, can you see my screen now that I'm on the fixed read, or are you on my Moodle?
No, I see a screen. The fixed read.
Ah, wonderful. You're seeing the screen. So I'm just going to open the text here. Any questions about the homework for today? Parts of speech, how was it? It was supposed to be relatively easy, right?
Yes.
And this one also shouldn't be a big problem. I'm just opening the text in the meantime. Okay. Do you still see my screen? Now I have the text open. Do you see it?
No.
Yes.
We see your screen, we don't see the text.
Wonderful. Okay, now the text as well?
Yes.
Yes, can see.
Okay, very quickly. First of all, Barak, I'm going to get back to your question, but I want to start with what we started. Do you remember that when we speak about a text, when we receive the text for the first time, we need to pay attention to what? While speaking about reading strategies, what was the first thing I told you to pay attention to?
To read the question and then the text.
Exactly. Before that?
The title?
Exactly. It's very important to start with the title, because the title is going to give me 50–60% of the what?
Of the meaning?
Exactly, of the main idea. Yes, it's very important. So what's the title here? It's very important to understand the title. Can you tell me what the title is about? If you can understand, of course. You can also do a translation to Hebrew, no problem. Anyone?
החזק שורד.
Exactly. מי שיותר חזק, או מי שהכי חזק, let's say, fittest, שורד, okay? Can we understand that it appeals to people or to all living things? Can we understand it, more or less?
No.
Not from the title, but the title is telling me that whoever is the strongest and the fittest survives, or this is the survival thing. Okay, I have some part of the main idea on my mind, and I'm looking at the first paragraph very quickly. This is what I called scanning or skimming. The phrase survival of the fittest originated in theory of evolution as a way of describing the mechanism of natural selection in Charles Darwin's On the Origin, blah, blah, blah. According to the theory, only the fittest survive. When I look at here, that is, do you see this word? It means שזה אומר, the better one fits in or adjusts to a particular environment, the better chance one has reproducing and passing on genes. Yet, יש לי פה ניגוד, those who are the fittest and are not necessarily physically the strongest. This is quite obvious as human beings still exist in the world, while dinosaurs, despite their size and strength, have disappeared from the face of Earth. In other words, it is it is really the survival of the most adaptable. So I want to ask you now, what sentence in paragraph 1 gives me the main idea of the whole text? If I want you just to highlight or to underline one sentence from the text that gives me the main idea of the whole text. Which one would you choose?
Only the fittest survive, maybe?
Exactly, only the fittest survive is a very good option. Another possibility, this one is very good. Another possibility,
אולי המשפט האחרון בפסקה הראשונה?
exactly. In other words, it is really the survival of the most adaptable of the creatures, let's say. Here, I'm just going to open a Word document and I'm going to take notes and you will receive it at the end of the lesson. I'm going to go on with reading strategies, okay? Every lesson and every text, we will add more and more to reading strategies. It's very important. Just a second, today is the 10th. Okay. I'm gonna share my screen in a second. I'm sure you don't see the screen yet.
ג'נט, השיעורי של הטקסט הזה הם ליום ראשון, נכון?
Yes, yes, it's still Sunday, the text. The others were till today, the vocabulary exercise, the...
השאלות שלי הן מהטקסט השני, לא מהטקסט הזה.
What do you mean? You're not speaking about the survival of the fittest, but which text?
The Ritalin text.
Okay. I'm so sorry, I misunderstood you. I will get back to you in a second, okay? As soon as I finish this.
Jinet, there was questions about this text. We only read it, no?
Say again?
This text, we just need to read it. We don't need to answer some questions Sunday.
Till Sunday, you need to answer the questions. I will, just a second, I will show you what it is actually.
Okay, you can show us at the end of the lesson.
No problem. Just remind me, okay? It's very important. I want you to understand exactly what you need to do. So I'm going back to reading strategies. Do you see my screen now? I'm writing on a Word document.
Yeah, we see you.
Yeah.
So it's very important. First of all, read and understand. Understand the what? The title of the text. It will give you a big part of the main idea, right? Where else can I find the main idea of the whole text? Where do I have it? Haverim, are you with me? Exactly, I can find it in the title or in the first paragraph or
the last paragraph.
Exactly. Okay, so this is where we can find the main idea. And while speaking about the topic sentence or the main idea sentence, it should be a sentence, by the way. This is in Bagriyot. It's okay if you give a few words. The survival of the fittest זה יכול להיות main idea, אבל in academic reading זה חייב להיות משפט כל הזמן. אוקיי, משפט שלם, לא כמה מילים. The topic sentence, main idea sentence can be at the beginning of a paragraph. This is the most common, okay? But it can also be somewhere in the middle or at the end of a paragraph. And sometimes there is no main idea sentence. So how do we understand it?
From the title?
לא, זה בעצם זה נקרא implied. מה זה אומר implied? They give you the idea without putting it into a sentence. They just give you the idea. You come to the conclusion, you come to the main idea with the whole text itself, with the title, etc. But there is no clear sentence in the paragraph. Okay. This is a bit less because generally we want to show the main idea, and the most academic articles we try to make sure that it appears someplace. Okay, at least in European academic articles, let's say. So did you notice that in this case, the sentence in the middle, right, someplace here, or also the sentence, the last sentence gave us the main idea for the whole text, more or less. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
Anyone? Any questions so far? No questions. Now,
So you said it's better to read the first paragraph and the last paragraph first before I read all the text?
You can do it. You can do it. Or let's say you are given a question about the main idea of the whole text and you are still not sure about it, okay? So you look at the title, you look at the sentence that מה שאני ממליצה במבחן, באמת לעשות עם highlighter pen, לסמן ולסמן גם את זה, בשביל כל פסקה. So that you will know that this is supposed to be the main idea for each paragraph. But let's say you want to confirm that you arrived to the main idea. So what you can do is you can go to the last paragraph, okay, to confirm yourself. Let's try to see if we have it here. לפעמים באמת זה לא, it doesn't exist, but let's try. I'm going to the last paragraph. You see the text, נכון? Okay. I'm reading it. Although environmentalists will continue to do everything in their power to save endangered species, it is nature that will probably have the last word and maintain only those which are the most adaptable. Do I have the main idea here?
Yeah.
Exactly. Here, now I can even understand it much better because the text is not only about the most adaptable creatures. I can understand from the last paragraph that the text speaks about the endangered species also. You know the meaning of endangered species? Those are the animals or the living things that are becoming extinct, that are disappearing by years and because of the natural selection thing. So here we can see that either the whole sentence or let's say only the last part gives me again the main idea of the whole text. Do you agree with me, everyone? Noam, did you understand what I mean? Peleg, Maya?
Ken.
Wonderful. Maya,
Yes,
how is
yes.
it so far? Okay. So this is about the main idea. Okay. All the paragraphs in between, they should be supporting the main idea, but they should all have their own main ideas. Okay? I'm just taking a note here in the Word document. Okay? All the supporting paragraphs they have to have each of them. Each one has its own main idea that supports the main idea of the text, of the whole text, let's say. So let's just have a look at paragraph 2. This is another reading strategy that I recommend, strongly recommend. Let's say you're going sentence by sentence or question by question, it doesn't matter. When you come to paragraph 2, either to answer a question or just to get some information, I recommend you to read and decide what the main idea of the second paragraph is. Because from what I understood here, I understand that in nature, the strongest always survives, but in this text, the strongest is not necessarily physically the strongest, lav dafka, but the most what?
What's the question again?
The most adaptable survive.
Exactly. When they call the fittest, they mean the most adaptable. And for example, the best example to this is human beings, because we are very adaptable. That's how we survived. We actually used to be monkeys. We used to be apes, but we adapted and we survived. I'm just going to look at the second paragraph, and we will speak about the main idea of the second paragraph. So if the most adaptable survive, the disappearance of certain species that we are seeing today fits in with Darwin's theory. Over 50 years ago, scientist James Lovelock, who studied the factors which ensure our existence on this planet, accounted for natural processes by developing the Gaia theory. Now we have another theory. By the way, אם אני רואה עוד ועוד פרטים, if I see more and more details, they are just supporting, they are not the main idea. Okay? He named this theory after the ancient Greek mother, etc. These are all details. Gaia's attitude matches Lovelock's theory that the Earth's environment maintains the conditions that are suitable for those creatures that are able to adapt. If they cannot adapt, these life forms should not be maintained. Therefore, if certain species like gorillas and tigers become extinct, it's a sad fact, but natural. So I'm asking you now, look at this paragraph, take a minute. I want you to tell me what sentence gives me the main idea and what are the supporting details here? What did they use? Did they use examples or statistics, or what did they use in terms of support? Okay, let's just start with the main idea sentence. Which one do you think is the sentence that shows us the main idea? Anyone? Someone?
יכולה אולי לחזור על השאלה כדי לחדד אותה?
Say again?
Can you repeat the question?
Let's do it like this. Which sentence gives me the main idea in this paragraph? Only for paragraph 2, okay?
Maybe if they cannot adapt, these life forms should not be maintained. No.
אבל מי זה they?
The creature that they are not adaptable enough.
Okay, I'm checking that sentence again. I'm looking for something a bit more general. פחות specific, יותר רחב. You are very close, Peleg, I must say.
Okay.
Gaia theory is the main idea.
Say again?
The Gaia theory. Gaia, excuse me.
I cannot hear you, Itai.
Can you hear me better now?
Yes?
The Gaia theory is the main idea.
Can you read it? I'm looking for a sentence. Let's say I'm telling you to highlight one sentence from the text.
ראשון, לא?
The first sentence, if the most adaptable survives the disappearance of certain species that we are seeing today, אין לי פה main idea.
זה לא המשפט האחרון פה?
אוקיי.
הדוגמה של הטייגרס וגורילה, אם אני מוריד את זה?
Very good. Okay, first of all, Peleg was very close to it. And I also think that if certain species, bli gorillas because they are examples, become extinct, it's sad, but it's natural. אבל למה?
מה למה? זה...
I need to have that part also. So it's like maybe Peleg's answer and your answer together. Ita, you were also very close, maybe. But I'm looking for the opening. What you mean by Gaia theory, actually?
Maybe the sentence on line 6 that starts with Gaia's.
This one?
Yeah, that starts from here.
I'm reading it. Gaia's attitude matches Lavak's theory that, let's say from that, right? I'm looking for the main idea. The Earth's environment maintains the conditions that are suitable for those creatures that are able to adapt. Very good. I think that this is the closest to the main idea. Now I'm confessing it. We don't have the main idea sentence given to us in a complete form in this paragraph, okay? But what I saw from your answers that you all got the idea. This is very important for me. You know how to look at the text. This is wonderful. And Itai, I agree with you that the answer is Gaia's theory, but in the exam you need to put it into a sentence and explain what the theory is. And Peleg, I agree with you also. If a creature, maybe I should just write here instead of they, if a creature or if a living being cannot adapt, these forms should not be maintained. And Danny, like you said, if certain species, they become extinct, it's sad, but it's natural because they are not the most adaptable, right? So here and there, I needed to add something if I was given the question, let's say, to answer. But let's say you're in the exam and you want to just highlight it to yourself and just to remember the main idea, all the answers that you gave me are correct because this is your own way of reminding yourself of the main idea. Let's say you're in the exam, you have 3 hours.
The problem that on the questions online, when you put not the exactly right sentence, it's wrong. And
Nahon, very good, Mayan. It's very good that you spoke about it. Because Moodle is an electronic system, it cannot understand if you are missing a psik, if you are missing a capital letter or something, even though you give the correct answer, Moodle may not understand you. For this reason, at the end of the semester, at the end of the year, we are rounding up the grade, okay? Let's say your average is, I don't know, 95. I'm rounding up to 100. You understand? Because we know that Moodle has this thing that it doesn't differentiate between a spelling mistake or a capital letter, even just a nekuda.
זה ממש יפה שאתם עושים את זה.
And most of the assignments are like, if you do it, egish lo egish. The fact that you're doing it, you get 100.
So if I get like the grade, or if I get like only if I did it or not?
I will tell you which exercises. Let's say if I'm telling you to put a screenshot and upload it to the Moodle, or answer some questions and upload it to Moodle, and כתוב שם הגיש לא הגיש, ראיתם? איפשהו. לא משנה. כל פעם שאתם חייבים להעלות משהו, אתם מקבלים 100 ממני. Okay, it's automatic in my system. Maybe you don't see it, but on my Moodle, I receive it like a 100. But the Moodle is a very clever system. It can see how long you spent for a quiz. let's say an exercise like this should take you at least 20 minutes, and Moodle can see it if you click all the answers in 2 minutes, and it sent me an alert. It says the students spent less than 2 minutes in this assignment. You understand?
כן, אבל יש לי שאלה.
כן.
נגיד היה את הבעיה הזאת עם המודל, ויצא שעניתי את השאלות לפני זה. ואז שעניתי כאילו באתר, אז סתם עניתי מהר, כי היה לי את כל התשובות במחברת. זו שאלה כאילו אם זה לא קופץ ו...
Okay, can you show me which question? Can you tell me, sorry, which question?
זה היה בהתחלה על הריטלין.
ריטלין, okay. It was a Moodle quiz again?
נראה לי שכן. כאילו זה היה ממש הפעם הראשונה, גם שבאתי לעלות, והמודל קרס, ואז אמרת לי שיפתחו את זה עוד פעם, וכאילו אני פשוט...
No problem. For all these problems, you are receiving many more bonus points at the end of the semester.
אז זהו, כאילו זאת השאלה שלי, שמודעים לטעות שהייתה, שזה לא כאילו ש...
No, it's okay. If there is something suspicious, I also email you.
שני, היא מדברת על המבחן בדיקה הזה שעושים אותו עוד הפעם בסוף הקורס.
זה משהו אחר.
לא, אני לא מדברת.
זה מה שאת אמרת שהוא נסגר ואי אפשר יותר לפתור.
לא זה, אני מדברת על הריטלין.
ריטלין, I know.
באתי לענות,
היא אומרת שאם היא מהר מדי על מבחן, אם זו בעיה שכאילו רואים שהיא ילדה על מבחן טוב, נגיד, משהו כזה.
כן, הבינה.
I understood you. No worries. You will receive enough points for every kind of possible problems, let's say. Okay. No worries about it. Here, someone asked me what the homework is. You come to the text, you read the text, and you see it says click for questions on paragraphs 1 and 2. You click, and there is something like a short Moodle quiz. Okay? You answer the questions, and then you go back to the text and answer the rest of the questions till the end of the text. Okay? Till Sunday. Okay? Kulam itti? You understood?
Thank you.
Wonderful. Now we are going to do something else. I'm just writing here on my Word document. I want you to see also. So we spoke about main idea, and when we speak about supporting details, what can they be? As sentences, they can be what? They can be examples. What else? They can be statistics. They can be a research. Let's say they speak about a theory and then they support the theory with the research that was done at a university, etc. Or I will give you another tip for the exam. Let's say the more details you see in a sentence, it means it's a support. Okay? And not the main idea. Okay? The more specific, it gives you the supporting detail. The more general sentences gives you the main idea. Okay? Now, I want you to tell me, looking at this paragraph, what examples, what support are we given here? כל פעם שאנחנו רואים, I forgot to write. Just a second. If we see names, okay? Names, numbers, all kinds of details like those, they show me the supporting details of a paragraph. Now let's see here. let's say they're asking you, what's the main idea of paragraph 2 in the exam? ואם אתם כותבים לי, Darwin's theory, Gaia's theory, Gaia's attitude, these are all names. זה אומר שאני יותר קרוב ל-supporting detail, וקצת פחות קרוב ל-main idea של הטקסט. אבל there is no 100% either. In this text, it starts with the name, but then it says that, and it gives me some kind of main idea, so I need to be very careful about it. Here also, in the last sentence, I have the main idea. Inside the sentence, I also have some examples like gorillas, tigers, etc. So it's no problem as long as you get to the main idea sentence, you smell it and you understand it, okay? But here, for example, it says over 50 years ago, scientists James Lovelock, who studied blah, 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 all this is a support to the main idea. It's not the main idea of the paragraph. So in each paragraph,
אז כאילו יש גם את המיין אידיאה וגם את הספורטר של המיין אידיאה?
לא הבנתי עוד פעם?
יש גם את המיין אידיאה וגם את התומך במיין אידיאה?
כן, בכל פסקה.
אוקיי.
Okay, this is the skeleton of every paragraph. Now, I'm going to share you my Word document again. I'm going to write you a very simple paragraph just to show you the main idea and the supporting details. Okay. Simple paragraph sample. Okay. Let's say there are several drawbacks. You know the meaning of drawback? Like disadvantages of smoking. Firstly, it leads to several health problems. Such as what? Such as asthma. I'm just writing. Yes. You don't need to write anything. Cancer, etc. Secondly, let's write something better. Instead of secondly, I will write in addition. People who smoke are the ones who take more breaks at work, which means it affects the performance at work. By the way, I don't believe in this. Okay, it's just I'm giving you dugmot. Okay, affects the performance at work. Okay. Finally, smoking is an expensive habit. If a person spends around, I don't know, 35 nis per package, it adds up to 2,095. I'm just writing numbers, nis per month. Okay. In conclusion, smoking is, what can I write?
Terrible.
It's terrible. Exactly. Okay, very simple sample. Okay, I just wanted you to see that this is my main idea, topic sentence. Okay, every paragraph has a topic sentence. עשיתי את זה הכי פשוט שיש, שמתי את זה ממש בהתחלה, אוקיי? וגם בסוף יש לי את זה. There are several drawbacks of smoking. In conclusion, smoking is terrible. I have the main idea at the beginning and at the end. In academic articles, it does not necessarily appear gam ve gam. Okay? Then I put here 3 supporting details. Did you notice? Firstly, this is the first one. In addition, this is the second one. Finally, this is the third one. יש לי פה 3 support, נכון? ובשביל כל support עשיתי משהו אחר. שמתם לב? קודם כל שמתי it leads to. עשיתי פה cause and effect. Okay? I will write here also research, cause and effect. These can all be supports, okay? If a person smokes, he has health problems. Here also I did like another fact here. People who smoke are the ones blah, blah, blah. And finally, הפעם שמתי פה מספרים סתם, okay? If a person smokes this much amount, spends this much amount of money, if you see numbers, אנחנו רואים שזה לא main idea של הטקסט. If I'm asking you, what's the main idea of this paragraph? And if you write to me, smoking is an expensive habit, אתם לא שם. כי זה אחד מדוגמאות, אחד מספורט, נכון? יש לי פה עוד support שכתוב, if you spend 35, you spend 2,000 shekels per month, אתם עדיין בדיטייל ולא ב-main idea, אוקיי? שמתם לב שיש לי פה עוד משהו שעוד לא דיברנו על זה. We are going to speak about it in the future lessons. For it not to be like a list, אנחנו משתמשים במילת קשר. מילות קשר אומרים? Connectors. In the future lessons we are going to speak.
מילות קישור, מילות קישור.
Firstly, in addition, finally, these kinds of words, they sound here, it's always addition. But in the text, it's very important. Sometimes they show us nigut, contrast. They show us cause and effect. It's very important to know, just to understand the sentence. Okay, so here I'm just going to write.
שאלה?
Say again?
השאלה, אז המילות הירוקות, בעצם מה שסימן פה ירוק זה המילות שרמזות לנו על support details, אבל הן גם כאילו מילות קישור?
כן, התחלתי כל אחד עם קונקטור דווקא, שזה לא יהיה כמו list, שזה יהיה, it will have a better flow, okay? So the ones in yellow are the main idea, the ones in green are connectors, but the sentences with the connectors, they are all supporting details. Okay, I'm writing here, supporting details. Okay, I started the sentence with a connector. Okay, okay, any questions still here? Did you notice we spoke about main idea, we spoke about supporting details, and we can see here that sometimes the main idea ממש יכול להיות at the beginning and at the end. Okay? And each paragraph needs to have main idea with support. חייב להיות כל הזמן. Okay? כמו שאמרתי, maybe they are going to hide the main idea, but you will smell it from the whole paragraph. That's also a possibility. Okay? I'm just going back to the text. I want to do here something else. I want you to look at paragraph 2, and I want you to tell me, now we are going to study a bit of references and parts of speech. Okay, whatever we did in the previous lesson. Look at paragraph 2. I'm going to ask you a reference question. Okay. He here refers to what or to who? Take a minute, okay?
Gaia.
Take a minute. Okay?
James Lovelock.
James Lovelock.
Lovelock.
Ramadan James.
So what do you say?
James.
James Lovelock.
Okay, just a second. I'm gonna copy paste it to the Word document so that we will study it. Reference. Do you see my screen now that I'm on the Word document again?
Yes.
In the exam, we are asking like this. Here, in paragraph 2, refers to what? Okay, I'm putting the sentence here also. Just a second. Wow, it's a bit too big. I'm going to arrange it in a second. Okay, so what are you saying? He is what? You said James Lovelock?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
We can add something here. I guess Nathan said something. I'm not sure. Somebody said Barakleri.
Yes, Ramadan James.
Ramadan James, right? Scientist James Lovelock. It's very important to put all the details possible to that person. Okay? It's very, very important. You don't need to say who studied blah, 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 but scientist James Lovelock would be perfect. In the exam, we wouldn't kill the question for it, but it's very important to write. Okay. Imagine if you write only scientists, for sure you don't get any credit because in the text maybe we have a few other scientists also. Okay. Now I will ask you another question again from the text. Look at this one. What would you say this one? This theory refers to what?
Gaia theory.
Yes? Gaia theory?
Yes.
Okay. Very good. I want to ask one more question from here. Okay, this one I'm not writing. Look at this one. They at the end.
Creatures, לא?
Creatures.
Just a second. We are going to study it in a minute. Are you sure?
What the question?
If they cannot adapt, what are they referring to when they say they?
Where?
I'm showing just a minute. I took it to the Word document in the meantime. Okay. Look at the sentence. Gaia's attitude, blah, blah, blah. They here. If they cannot adapt, these life forms should not be maintained. First of all, what's the strategy for reference questions? Did you notice what we do?
What?
How do we answer? Like, what's the strategy, my method to find the answer to reference questions?
when they ask you the word, to look back when they start the sentence and to read, because that's you're gonna be behind.
%, we need to go, sorry. I will write here the rule, okay? Most of the time,
The rule about what?
the reference is given to us not to repeat the same name. Let's say Don is from Rehovot, he lives blah, blah, blah. If I don't want to repeat Don, I say he, right? Just it's given to us not to repeat it. ואני מתכוונת לדון when I say he. So most of the time, we need to go back to the previous sentence, right? Sometimes it can be the previous sentence or the sentence before that. In very rare cases, you also
זה קורה לפעמים שזה גם מקדימה.
there are some cases that it can also be קדימה.
בשיעורי בית עכשיו היה לנו.
Say again?
בשיעורי בית האחרונים היה מקדימה.
Exactly. Sometimes you see it also like in the following sentence and not in the previous sentence. Okay. I'm going to take a note of it here. In some cases, it can also be in the following sentence. Okay, and here, what's the answer? I'm writing here something very important, okay? Make sure you take all the details while answering reference questions, okay?
ג'נט, יכולה לא טיפה למעלה?
Better, just a minute, like this. Here?
אני רוצה לצלם את כל הזה, את כל מה שכתוב.
Scroll up, down, how is this? Good?
מעלה את זה למודל, נכון?
Yeah, I will put it on the Moodle. It will say, let's say, 10th of June, reading strategies, okay? So what's the answer to this one?
Choose.
Day. What does it refer to?
Choose creatures.
מה התשובה? Those creatures? Not enough. Just a minute. Maybe it's enough. I will read it. Gaia's attitude matches Lovelock's theory that the Earth maintains the conditions that are suitable for those creatures that are able to adapt. If they cannot adapt, these life forms should be maintained. Exactly, those creatures. אם זה היה משמעות אחרת, היינו צריכים לכתוב פה those creatures that are able to adapt. אוקיי? אבל פה מתאים those creatures וזה מספיק לי. אם היינו צריכים את הכל, הייתי אומרת לכם גם את זה. אוקיי? Any questions so far? How are you feeling about references and main ideas and supporting details? Do you have any questions?
No.
No? So far? It's okay? Okay. Now?
Yes.
Okay. What we are going to do is like this. For parts of speech, I want to go on for parts of speech also. לעשות חזרה. But this time we are going to make it in the form of a game. Okay. You can... Does everyone know what Kahoot is?
Yes.
Okay. I want you to... You don't know what Kahoot is, no?
I'm not sure.
Okay. I want you to take your phone now. It's much easier to play when you're with your phone. Okay. I want you to take your phone and on the search engine, I want you to write kahoot.it. It's written like this. Kahoot.it. OOT. Just a minute, I will write it on the Word document so that you will see.
Do download it?
No, you don't need to download. Just enter, you see Kahoot.it? Just click the first one. It's going to ask you for a game pin.
No.
Rita?
Yes.
Okay. In a second, I'm going to show you the game pin. Just a minute. Any questions about parts of speech? Do you remember what it is? Noun, verb, adjective, adverb. Look at my screen now. Do you see the Kahoot?
Yes.
You need to write this number as the game pin, okay? And you need to write yourself a nickname. Very good. Dom, could you manage?
Right, 1 second.
No problem. We will wait till everyone is in.
What we need to do, Jinet?
You need to write, take your phone, okay? On your phone, open the search engine, like your Google or something, okay?
Kahoot.
Kahoot. You need to write kahoot.it. It looks like this. Just a second. Right? Kahoot IT, and it's going to ask you for a pin for the game. Barak, you're in. Huh?
Yeah.
Any questions? Everyone is in?
No.
Wonderful. Now I want to tell you something. The game is like this. There is a sentence and there is a word that's bullet, that's bold or underlined. You need to decide if this word is a noun or a verb. האם זה שמקסם או זה פועל, אוקיי? ואם אתם חושבים שזה פועל, בוא נגיד, ואתם רואים בתשובות שפועל בצבע אדום, אצלכם בטלפון אין את התשובה, יש רק את הצבע. אז you click on the color. Okay, you click on the קובייה של ה-color. אין תשובות בטלפון, יש רק את הצבעים.
נתחיל ואז אני אבין.
Sorry?
נתחיל ואז תוך כדי זה נבין.
So I'm going to read the sentence to you also because I think it might help. It's interesting, we have only 23 players and we are 33 participants. No problem. I'm starting, okay? Just a minute. Minimize the screen because I cannot read the questions other than that. Okay, let's start. Noun or verb. 17 questions. I read a good book last week. Book. Is a noun or a verb?
Noun.
You just need to click on your phone as fast as possible. Wonderful. Next question. Daniel Ginat, you're the first. You answered the fastest. Question 2. I always book my tickets to USA on allow. Noun or verb? Book.
Always that the red is the noun and the blue is the verb, because I can't see your screen and my screen in the same time.
בדיוק, מה לי קרה.
או, חצי
Tell me
חצי,
what.
חבר'ה.
בגלל הלחץ של הזמן, ג'נט.
אין לך.
Okay. It's just that book my ticket here. It's to reserve a ticket, so it's a verb. Okay. Danielle number 1. Itai number 1. Ricky number 2. Let's go on. I prefer to drive rather than to fly. Prefer is a noun or a verb. Noun is red. Verb is blue. For people who cannot see both the phone and the computer. Wonderful. Okay. Ricky number 1. Welcome. Oriane, welcome. Question 4. The drive from Montreal to New York is only 6 hours. Drive is a noun or a verb? Wonderful. Drive here is a noun. Okay? הנסיעה כאילו. Ricky, Oriane number 1. Ricky number 2. Itai number 3. Question 5. When a fly gets in my car, it can be very annoying. Fly here is a noun or a verb? Very good. Fly here is a noun, like a zvuv. Okay, Oriane, Eilon, welcome. Question 6. Sometimes I take the train to New York. Train here is a noun or a verb? Wonderful. Train here is rakevet. It's a noun. Okay. Question 7. It's not easy to train people to work well. Train here is a noun or a verb? Now it's a verb. To teach people, that's the meaning here. Question 8. The trip cost us a lot of money. Cost is a noun or a verb? "50-50. Look at this one. The trip cost the עלה לנו a lot of كسف. Okay? Oriane, number 1. Question 9. What is the cost for 4 days at a hotel in New York? Is this a noun or a verb? Wonderful. Here it's like ma alut. Noun. Right now it's a noun. Oriane, Haim, welcome. Maya, welcome. Eilon, you're getting faster. Question 10. Did he pay you for your work? Pay here is a noun or a verb? Okay. Very good. Let's go on. Oriane, you're going very well. Did he pay you for your work? Work at the end now. Is it a noun or a verb?
ג'ינט, מתי נגמר השיעור?
11:15.
תודה.
עוד מעט. Yes? You need to leave?
לא, רק רציתי לדעת.
Okay. I know that some other people have a lesson at 11:15. That's why we will finish at 11:15. Okay. Work here is a noun. Okay. Ricky, number 1. Let's go on. Question 12. What's the pay per hour? Pay is a noun or a verb? Pay here, it's like the price. It's a noun here. And the verb in this sentence is. Okay. Ricky is number 1. Question 13. Do you work every day? Work is a noun or a verb?
Verb.
Okay, work here is a verb. Most of you answered it correctly. Wonderful. Eilon, I'm going to fast on Yom Kippur. Fast here is a noun or a verb? Fast here is a verb. לצום. לצום אומרים?
כן, אומרים לצום.
Okay, Hayim, welcome. Ricky, where have you gone? Okay, Eilon, number 2. Next question, 15. On Yom Kippur, we have a feast at the end of, when our fast is over. Again, fast is a noun or a verb? Wonderful. This time it's a noun because it's song. Shemetzen. Maya, welcome. Question 16. Practice and review your English every evening. Practice at the beginning of the sentence. Is a noun or a verb? It's a verb. Actually, it's a command sentence. It's an imperative sentence. It's like to study. Okay. Last question. It's good to read the reviews before going to a movie. Reviews here is a noun or a verb? Wonderful. It's a noun. Okay, let's see. Gal Turgeman, number 3. Eilon, number 2. And I am number 1. I was sure it's going to be Ricky or Orion.
Limon.
Okay.
What am I getting, Jinet?
Say again?
What do I get?
You know what? In classes that I was face to face, I would give time, let's say 2 minutes or 3 minutes as bonus that you can use, like, just a minute. I'm just going to try to close this Kahoot because it's still singing in the background. So I would give a bonus of 3 minutes that you can use even in quizzes or when you're late to class or when you're bored or when you want to leave early. So, Haim, if you feel like attending a lesson late or leaving a lesson early, you can use 3-minute bonus if you like.
I will remember that.
Yeah, keep it in mind. It's important, even though we are on Zoom. Now, I know that we are almost finished. I want you to take a few minutes. I want you to go to your Moodles, or maybe if you prefer to do it on your phones, I'm going to send you the link here, maybe, to the survey that I was planning to do. Just a minute. Either, there are two ways of doing it. Either you can go into your Moodle of today. Just a minute. I'm also going to show it to you. At the end of the Moodle today, first of all, there is no homework from today because the same homework from Sunday is still valid till next Sunday. So there is no new homework, okay? What you started, you just need to finish. Here you will see at the end of the Moodle, there it says feedback. Either you can just click on it and answer it on your computers, or I can just share the link with you. I can put it now on chat if you want, and you can just answer it on your phones if you prefer. Feel comfortable. You can write anything that you think. It's anonymous, and the reason that I'm doing it, it's just to be of help. If there is something that you're not happy, we can just work on it and do things differently for the future lessons. Okay. If there is something that you want me to do differently, if there's something that you are unhappy about, that you are happy about, you can just fill in the survey. Okay, but it's very important to fill it in because we transfer it to Mechina later on. Okay?
We need to do it now?
Yes, please. Okay, we have like 10 more minutes till the end of the lesson. I'm giving you these 10 minutes to fill in this survey. Say again?
מה עושים? עוד פעם?
Jinet, I
לא הייתי
can't
איתכם.
answer. You can't answer on questions like זה משנה את התשובות. זה מעריכה עדיין. לא סגרת את זה.
Just a second. שנייה. You cannot answer any questions?
זה כאילו עדיין במצב עריכה, אז כשאני נוגעת זה שואל אותי אם למחוק תשובה או להשאיר אותה. לא, אני לא יכולה לסמן.
מאוד מעניין. Just a second. I'm going to send another link here on... just a minute, okay. Maybe I can send... Okay. Just a minute, okay. I'm trying to... Okay, try this one. I'm putting another link on the chat, okay? On Zoom chat. Where is the chat?
The link is for the homework for Sunday, right?
No, it's just a link for a survey.
For what?
זה סקר, חבר'ה, סקר, מי שלא הבין, זה למלא כמה שאלות על המכינה. מה אתם מבסוטים, מה אתם לא מבסוטים, דברים שיפור ולשימור.
Thank you, נתן.
עדיין לא עובד, אבל...
הקישור הזה לא עובד.
זה מראה כאילו השלמנו את כל הטסט, כאילו כל מה שעשית נמחק.
תסתכלו רגע, I'm sending you another link on the chat. Can you see?
Yeah, but...
כן, הוא לא עובד.
איך זה עובד? It's the first time זה לא עובד.
את מחקת שם את כל התוכן.
Just a minute, okay. I'm going to... So interesting. I will send you a new link in a second.
בשיעורים של היום לא צריך לעלות שום דבר, נכון? חוץ מלהיכנס לקישור.
Today you just need to go on with the homework.
לא, השיעורים שהיו להיום, היינו צריכים רק להיכנס לקישור ולענות על המבחנים, נכון?
You don't need to upload anything, you just click on stuff. נכון?
כן, כן.
אוקיי.
עשית את זה כבר, דני?
כן, עשיתי.
איך זה סבבה?
כן.
Okay, just a minute. I'm trying again, okay? Try this one. I'm putting on chat again. I'm sorry, I'm keeping you, but it's still the last link, okay?
Now it's working.
Now it's working?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Meantime, I want to ask you, do you have any questions? How do you feel about main ideas, reading strategies, parts of speech, references? These are the things that we learned so far. Anything that didn't sit well on your mind ever since the beginning? Nothing? Wonderful.
למה אנחנו מחכים, ג'ינט?
You're just supposed to finish the survey, and if you have any questions, I'm here to answer the questions.
אוקיי, תודה.
Okay?
ג'ינט, זה לא נותן לי לענות על הסקר.
What do you mean?
זה לא עובד לי.
Did you try the last link that I sent you? On the chat?
כן.
ברגע שסיימתי זה כותב לי get link, כאילו ואז הוא שלח לי לינק, איך אני מסיים כאילו את השאלון?
Say again?
בסוף השאלון כתוב למטה get link, לא end the quiz או something like that, so מה אני עושה?
תעתיק את הקישור, ואז תפתח את העמוד מחדש, ואז אתה תוכל לשלוח את זה.
לא הבנתי, שנייה. What's the problem here?
רק שנייה, פשוט היא אמרה לי משהו לעשות, אולי אני תעלה על השאלה.
ג'ינט, גם לי זה לא נותן להגיב.
מה זה להגיב? איפה? Which question?
זה פשוט לא פותח לי את זה.
Question 3 or 4 or בכלל?
רגע, את מדברת על הפידבק, נכון?
כן.
אז זה לא עובד לי, זה מראה לי כאילו שאני לא יכולה להגיב. זה כאילו נותן לי ללחוץ על אפשרות אחד, ואז שליחה, ואני לוחצת וזה כאילו לא נותן לי.
It's only the last link that I sent you doesn't work?
I can answer, but it's not sending the answers in the end.
Just a second, I'm trying this.
אני אשלח לך בקבוצה, אני אראה לך איך זה נראה.
Okay. In the meantime, I'm sorry that it's taking you time. I'm going to send you another link, okay? Try this one. Okay? Try this one. It looks like you're the editor. No, Mechina. You can just answer and submit. Try this one, the last one that I sent you. In the meantime, I'm checking.
היא שאמרה לי על איך לענות על השאלון, זה עבר.
Say again?
לא, היה לי בעיה לשלוח את התשובות של השאלון, אבל הסבירו לי.
הנה, עכשיו זה עובד לי.
עכשיו עובד? אוקיי.
כן.
It doesn't work for me.
Try the last link that I sent you, and you know what I'm going to do? Maybe I will put on chat a link.
I just tried the last one.
Itai, maybe I will try to send it to... I will put it on WhatsApp, you know? Just a minute.
One link, I can't send the answers in the end. One link, I can't answer at all.
Did you try the last link?
The last link, I can't answer over there.
שני, זה עשה לי כאילו עכשיו סיימתי ועשה לי קישור לאיפה לשלוח אותו.
It's very interesting. It's the first time it's happening to me. We use it every day.
תעתיק אותו ותיכנס כזה כמו שאתה נכנס לאתר מסוים, ואז ייתן לך אופציה לשליחה.
סבבה, תודה.
הצלחת? איתי, try again.
רגע, אני עובדת...
I do the WhatsApp link.
Okay. In a second, I'm going to put it on WhatsApp also. Just a minute. It's just my WhatsApp was not on. If anyone needs to leave because she or he has another lesson at this hour, it's no problem with me. It was nice to see you today. And
So you will send it in WhatsApp, the link, because it's not working for me.
on WhatsApp in a second, okay?
Okay.
And have a good weekend. If you have any questions, you can email me or you can WhatsApp me, okay?
Okay,
Okay,
so send
thank
it
you,
on
Jinet.
WhatsApp. Thank you, Jinet. Bye.
Bye-bye.
The meeting, should I end? Yes?
ג'נט, אני לא מצליחה להיכנס.
Sending it to WhatsApp, okay?
אוקיי.
Just a minute.
תגידי רק לאיפה לשלוח את הקישור.
אחי, תעתיק את הקישור, תכניס אותו ללינק חדש, תלחץ, ואז למטה זה יעשה לך אופציה לשלוח את השאלון.
סבבה.
I'm keeping the Zoom for a few more minutes on in case you want to help each other with the...
עוד פעם.
אני סיימתי את השאלון, מה עכשיו?
מישהו יכול שנייה עוד פעם להסביר איך לשלוח?
כלום, רק לשלוח. מי שסיימת לשלוח.
זה עושה לך קישור.
לחץ על
שנייה,
זה,
שמישהו אחד לדבר.
תראה למטה, כתוב לך get link. אחרי זה אתה רואה, יהיה לך כתוב עוד פעם למטה copy link.
נכון.
אתה מדבר על הצ'אט, נכון? על הקישור שלך?
כן,
אוקיי, לחצתי עליו, מה עכשיו?
יהיה לך copy link. תחץ על ה-copy link.
איפה זה? הקופי לינק.
איך שאתה לוחץ כאילו על ה-get link, יש לך copy link, לא משנה, אולי זה גם עושה לך אוטומטית. תראה אם אתה יכול לפתוח דף חדש.
יש לי פה פשוט אופציה למלא את זה, אבל אין לי אופציה לשלוח.
תלחץ על ה-get link, תפתח עמוד חדש של האינטרנט, תעשה copy paste, ותלחץ center, ואז תכניס אותך כאילו עוד פעם לדף, ואז למטה אתה תוכל לעשות כאילו לשלוח.
אני רק לא מוצא את הכפתור של הקופי לינק שאתה מדבר עליו.
Just a second, I'm sending you a link.
אני אסביר. סיימת את הסקר, אתה לוחץ על שליחה. ברגע שלחצת על שליחה, איזה חלונית קופצת לך? שזה יעתיק לך את הקישור, נכון?
רק דקה.
אני לא מבינה איך הגעתם ללשלוח, זה לא נותן לי לסמן תשובות בכלל.
אז אני שולח לך את הקישור. תכנסי לקישור האחרון שג'נט שלך.
כן, כן, הקישור האחרון, הטופס נפתח.
Sending it to WhatsApp, I'm waiting for the...
תראי דרך הוואטסאפ, שלחתי שם.
שלחתי, זהו?
Try this link, everyone.
ברגע ששלחתם, זה מעתיק את הקישור. אתם צריכים לפתוח חלונית חדשה, ללחוץ על פלוס. למעלה יש לכם, ליד הדוקס, יש לכם פלוס קטן כדי לפתוח חלונית חדשה.
כן, עשיתי את זה, לא משנה. הטופס נשלח, אני לא מצליחה לסמן תשובות. עכשיו אני אנסה דרך מה ששלחת.
Try the link that I sent you on WhatsApp. I don't know why it's not working. It's so interesting.
שלחתי.
Try opening this one.
יאללה, ג'נט, שיהיה טוב.
Bye, have a good weekend. I'm still on WhatsApp for a few more seconds.
It's not letting me do anything now.
Bye bye.
Bye. The last link doesn't work?
Oh. The previous one I could answer, but I can't send.
Oh, I see. Just a second, okay.
את יכולה שנייה לתת לי לעשות שיתוף מסך כדי שאני אסביר לך מה לא עובד לי?
Just a minute, what I'm doing is, I'm going to send you a new link, כי אני רואה שגם אצלי. זה פשוט לא נותן את האופציה. To finish. נכון? This is what I see here. Just wait a second, okay? I'm gonna send you a new one. I'm going to send it on WhatsApp. Is it okay?
Yeah.
I can also send it to chat here. I just want to make sure that this time it will be user-friendly. I don't want to waste more of your time. It's so interesting. I don't know what happened to... somehow it's kind of changed. I'm going to try to send you the link that I sent to some other teachers that they can use. Just
ג'נט, ניסיתי בכל דרך אפשרית וזה לא עובד לי.
Just a second, okay? I'm trying the last thing I sent to the teacher.
לא קשור, זה אפילו לא נותן לי לסמן תשובות, עזבי לשלוח.
Why? איזה באסה, it's changed לגמרי. איך זה יכול להיות it's changed? You know what? I'm not going to keep like wasting your time. It's okay if you cannot do it. Okay, who is it? It's okay. No problem at all. Let's just skip it.
All right.
Okay, I will try to send you another link later on, but I can see that it's all been changed because of the answers. I don't know why. Some people had the way to change it, and the document is changed. I don't know how. So I will try another way to do it. Okay, we will see. See you next week. Bye.
ג'נט, תודה.
Bye.